Well, in this one, I'm going to attempt to take a tower down and figure out why it's offline. It's one that has been messing up roughly about 4 months after I installed it. And almost for the first year, nobody was actually connected to it. It's the back side of an RV park. Now I got 2 clients on it, and it's been up, I was at least 2 years. And now it's finally gone offline and stayed offline more than 15 minutes. It's actually stayed offline all last night. Maybe I can figure out what it is. I'm thinking it's going to be the wire itself, because it was in the time frame when I had that roll of bad wire. So I'm going to drop it down and change the wire and see if that solves the issue. I've changed the PoE, I've changed the end on the wire that's in the box at the bottom of the tower. The only thing I haven't done is replace the wire or replace the end that plugs into the AP itself. Well, today, even though it's starting to rain, which in a way that's kind of bad for what I want to do, but it's good because hopefully it rains enough to let me know if that one leak that I've been working on the RV is no longer leaking. That means this week I can seal it up completely on the outside and move on down to the next one. But let's go see if I can get this done, or is it going to start pouring down rain. I didn't think it's supposed to rain, but this sprinkle, it might be all it's going to be. I don't know. But we will see if that's all it's going to be, just a sprinkle like it is now. That might be all it's going to be. Too many trees up here, I can't see. Somebody's getting a new top put over their RV. How much it's going to rain, because I still see blue skies. It might be just a cloud going over. Don't know. At least it's all clear on the direction I'm going. I think it's just a cloud going over, the way it looks, because I can see the edge of it. Hopefully that's all it's going to be. Just a little drizzle. Let's get over there and drop a tower and see what we can do with this thing. Well, as you can see, the sky is nice and blue, pretty much that way, but as you get back this way, not so much. And that's what's coming this way. I don't know if it's going to have a lot of rain in it or not, but it's really dark back that way. So we'll see what's going on. But this is the one that's giving trouble. One way up here. I believe it's possibly just a wire. That's what's giving the issue. We'll see. Alrighty. Get the cell phone so I can look at the app and see if it's actually back online or not. Let's see. If it shows back online or not. No, it's not showing back online yet. This is the PoE that's feeding it. And it's indicating that it's got power. I can't remember if I used the old crimpers or these crimpers to put these on. I don't remember which ones I had at the time. But we're going to see if we can drop this thing down. And replace that wire. I used to be able to see that it's on ETH2. It's indicating its activity. It's actually showing online now. Might be all it was is the end on it just wasn't crimped well enough, and it just comes and goes. Yeah, I got notification that it's back online. Yep. I was thinking it's the ground block here, but that's not the one that's on it. I used to have two of these up here, one right here as well, which fed the one up here, and I thought that was the problem. I took it out and ran the wire directly into the box, and it worked for 2 months, no problem, never dropped out. And then all of a sudden it did it again for 10-15 minutes, shorter period of time than it took me to actually get here and try to figure out exactly what it is. This time it finally went out completely, even overnight. And the only thing I've done is unplugged it from the PoE, recrimped the end with the new crimper, least it's not raining. But she's running. Been up for 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch all these boxes out. These just start falling apart. They just get brittle in the sun. The hinges are not broken on here yet, but I can keep these boxes and put them on the inside somewhere if needed. Failed to log in. It's probably because I don't have the right password in the app to log into it. Still got the default one in there that comes in the equipment. Cancel. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Let's see. See if that fixes it. Ah, that logs in. We have another location in here that wants internet as well, which is going to be on this tower. So definitely want to get this thing fixed. Be sure it's up and running. That seems like it might be the issue. I don't know. Because I reset the port on the Edge Router X remotely. I disabled it and re-enabled it, and it didn't do anything last night. I come crimp this and put it back in, it connects. Now, does that mean that's what the issue was? Not necessarily. It might be just a coincidence that, it started working when I plugged it back in. But the thing is, the wire that I have feeding this AP is the same wire that I feed the other AP. So it might not be the wire. Only time will tell. Because to drop this tower, I would have to disconnect the front one, because that's what this is, or open this up and take this off and temporarily sit over here so I can just drop this by itself, which I could do. Take this and just attach it over here, which would keep that going, and then take this wire out of here, drop the pole this direction, replace the wire, put the pole back up and put this back on it. But we're going to monitor this today and see if that's going to be the issue or not. Could take this PoE out and use the Edge Router X ETH4 and turn the PoE on it and feed the AP and get this one out of here. Wouldn't save me any space because I couldn't take this completely out. Still need these two. I don't know if I can turn the PoE on through the app or not. I don't think that gives me that option. I don't think. Restart. E4. Overview. No, it does not give me that option in the app itself. Don't look like. Somebody's using it. It's running 5 megs. Nobody's on the front one. Only the one I'm working on. Okay, well, we're going to let it run. See here, it says ETH1 is not wrong place, wrong tower. Let's see, so it must be, it says his is off. Let's go around here and be sure that that is actually off and not having an issue. He may have his power off. Let's see, because he's plugged directly into the Edge Router X with an air cube. Let's see if his is actually off. I'm sure it's actually off. Got it on. Maybe it's tripped. It's definitely on. That's probably what it is.
Possibly. Definitely plugged in. Shouldn't be off. You can see. In the app itself. Oop. And showing this off. Yeah. I don't know why. I know this was done by the old tool because I didn't use any of these color ones with this new crimper. So that tells me right there which crimper I used. And I can feel it. It didn't. It had that tightness right at the end, like as if it didn't crimp it all the way with the other one. The possibility that's why his is doing, saying it's off. See if it shows coming back online or not. Or there's a power issue, or the crimp on the other end may not be doing right. Still no indicating that it's got anything plugged in. Guess we'll go check the other end. See what's going on. Alrighty. We're going to recrimp this end as well. Yeah, right there it's tight, and it still has that last little bit of crimp to it. Just might be the issue with these. We will see if that puts it back online or not. Let's see. Okay, it's back online now. Apparently, the wire might be just that old crimper just didn't crimp these bad boys good enough, because each one had that little extra turn to it, that, I mean, a little more crimp to it when I put this new crimper on it, like it pushed in the pins just a little bit further. So that might be all it was. At least I can hope that's all it was. Been online for 1 minute and 5 seconds, so that might be all it was that was causing the issues. That's the only thing I've done is to recrimp, which I know I didn't use this crimper on these because I didn't have this crimper when I used the colored terminals, the RJ45. terminals. I didn't have this crimper then, so I know I didn't use this crimper. That might be all it is. I mean, if that crimper was bad, and I just kept re-crimping it with the old crimper, and that wasn't pushing the pins far enough, then the problem would just never go away. So that might have been the issue. Because that's what it took to fix both of the issues. We're just going to let this monitor and see what's going on. Because everything's going. We'll see. Hopefully that's all it is. We shall see. This box definitely needs to be replaced. But time will tell. But everything is back online. The only thing I did is recrimp the ends with the new crimper. But the thing is, on the other end where the AP, haven't recrimped it, and it's probably got the exact same end on it. We'll find out. If I have to drop it, we'll drop it. But thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting. Really helps the channel. Now I'm going back over there and look, I think it's lot 24, and see what it would take to get that up and running. See if we can get that possibly installed today.